This is Corbin Carroll. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Wide throw, and it gets away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Yeah, that's a little bit high. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And here's a slow roller. Over to Swanson. He turns it on to Bush. It's a double play. Now up next for Arizona, Peyton Smith.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often we see pitchers have a hard time with that throw, but no issues right there. That's good practice paying off in a game and resulting in 2 big outs.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at the friendly confines. And pitching here today, Eduardo Rodriguez. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a big swing and a miss. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Perdomo on to first. And that's the 3rd out. Top of the 2nd, and now it's Josh Naylor.
Number 22, Josh Naylor.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Bottom of the 2nd, and now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gurriel makes the grab, 1 down. Swanson digs in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Fought off foul. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Throws to first, and Swanson is set down. Here's Nico Horner.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Next offering is outside. Right through there for a strike. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering misses, and a full count now.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
This to third, Suarez. And that is the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, Alek Thomas now.
Number 5, Alek Thomas.
And that drops in for a strike.
2-2.
That one missed.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Puts it away for the out. Now it's the second baseman.
The second baseman, Tim Tawa.
That one fouled off. 2-2. 1 out, base is empty. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. And now Jose Herrera. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Swanson makes the call and the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back, set for the bottom of the third, and the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. On the ground to the left, and it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Line drive, and there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Runner on the go. There's a ball.
That's inside.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. The other way, base hit right field. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
To the right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Check swing, and he went. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Three-two on the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So up next, Seiya Suzuki.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 outs. And they're all loaded up.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Busch. Left-hand batter waits. Chases that one out of the zone. Huge strikeout there. Start of the 4th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And a bunt towards third. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. On the outside corner, got him looking. Peyton Smith digs in now.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
Next offering is down low. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pat makes a nice running catch.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here comes Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Nico Horner will come up to hit. And now 2-1.
Nope, ball 3. 3-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Short hop liner, handled it short. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Thompson makes the catch, and that'll do it. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Josh Naylor. Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him! Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ground ball up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. So they're down to their final out. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The D-backs down to their final strike. That misses. The count now 2-2.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And misses inside.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Step off, throw to first. Hampson back on a dive.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
And strike 2.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that
runner on the go. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.